Okay, it's your girl Coco. I'm back again. And this time I'm doing a video. I'm actually going to do two videos back to back probably, or I might actually, it depends on how long this one runs. Um, my first video is actually dedicated to my best friend, my boo. She knows who she is. And the topic of this video is basically when you know you've had enough. When you're dealing with someone who's putting you through a lot and when you know it's really time to cut ties, cut them loose. You may be able to try to still be friends, but the relationship is over. This particular situation is about, drugs and alcohol abuse. Um, it takes a lot for a person who's in a relationship with someone who is abusing drugs or abusing alcohol or abusing, um, anything that's addictive, to say, I've had enough. You can't keep, I can't keep enabling you and you can't keep using me. It takes a lot for a person to say, okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. It's over. We may be able to be friends, we may not be able to be friends. Um, and it's I applaud anyone who's ever gone through and was able to say, I've had enough, and to be able to keep their word and move on. And for those who are in situations like this, you really have to take into account that it is not your responsibility. It is not you're not obligated, and it is not your right to continue to enable another person. A lot of people believe that, okay, well, as he's my, my husband, he's my boyfriend, she's my wife, she's my girlfriend, and I love her. And if I love her and I love him so much, I have to be there for them. I have to make this work. I have to fight for this relationship, even though they're not, you know. In some cases, yeah, they may be trying to, but they're not giving it their all if they're continuously relapsing after going into treatment or not even trying to seek treatment. Some of them, they go and try to do treatment because you're forcing them to do treatment. You cannot force somebody who needs help to get help. The only thing that's going to happen is they're going to relapse. If they're not ready to say, okay, I have a problem, and this problem I have to kick, or I'm going to lose my life, I'm going to lose my love, I'm going to lose my family, I'm going to lose my my security, my house, whatever. If they're not ready to say that, they're not going to get help. And there is nothing that you can do about it. And to continuously say, okay, well, he's going to get help, so I'm going to wait for him. I'm going to try to make this work. You are being delusional if it's happened 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm not saying give up on a person, but at some point, you have to be able to say, okay, what about me? What about all the stress, the pain, the torture that you go through trying to make sure that they're okay? Who's taking care of you? If you're not taking care of you and they're not taking care of you, and most likely if it's just the two of you in a relationship, you don't have everybody else in your business usually. And the people that you are talking to, they may not be giving you the advice you need to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. You need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on making sure that at the end of the day, you're okay. And if you're not okay, and you're stressed out and you're hurting and you're sad and you're depressed and you're to the point where you're about ready to jump over the edge and go ahead and join them on a binge, then we have a problem. You know, two alcoholics can't help each other. Two drug addicts can't help each other. Somebody has to be strong enough to walk away. Somebody has to be strong enough to say, we need to get help. I'm an enabler. I need to get help. You are an addict. You need to get help. And I applaud people who are able to say that and do that and be able to give them an ultimatum. Say, if you don't go get help and if you don't kick this habit, If you don't at least try to kick this habit, I cannot be with you. I love you. Yes, I do, but I cannot be with you if you are not going to make an effort to kick this habit. Going in and out of, rehab isn't helping you. That's just a vacation for me. That's just a vacation for you. And money out of both our pockets. Somebody has to really be serious. And unfortunately, it's usually not the addict. If the addict has an enabler constantly saying, it's okay, baby, I know it's hard, you can come back home, we'll make it through this. If an addict continuously has parents and family members and friends saying, oh, it's okay, I understand, relapses happen, then he or she is not going to stick to the program. They're not going to stick to their word. That's just how it is. And somebody has to be able to be have that backbone and say, okay, enough is enough. I've had enough. I'm done. We either can no longer be together, or we need some space and some time. And as I said, like this video is dedicated to my girl, my boo, who went through it. And she was able to say, I've had enough. I'm done. And I applaud her. I respect her. I am happy for her. And for all those out there who are going through this, I hope that somebody is strong enough to say, I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I love you, but something's got to give. It's either you keep being an addict and I lose my sanity, or you get help and we can be together. Sometimes you end up together, sometimes you don't. But a fear of loneliness should not keep you from getting somebody help, from forcing someone to get help, for encouraging somebody to get help. A lot of people are just so desperate for a man or a woman to be in their lives that they don't think about the bigger picture. You can do bad all by yourself. Two people living under the same roof, both doing bad, you're getting nowhere. That's just my advice. That's just my opinion. And I've known a few people who've gone through it. And I hope to God that you guys figure it out. I hope to God that you figure it out and you get it right and, you're able to stick together. And for those who aren't, it's time to move on. You need to love them, but you need to let them go. That's just life. You need to focus on you and getting yourself together. Focus on what it is that you need to be able to get past this. All right, y'all. I'm Coco. That's just my advice. And subscribe, comment. Good luck to y'all. I hope y'all stay blessed. Keep your heads up, all right? Take care.